Good evening, fellow punters. The clock on the wall says 7:30 on Thursday evening. Tomorrow is Friday. Today wasn't Friday. I had it in my head all day yesterday because even I said to the kids getting off the school bus yesterday evening, I said, short day tomorrow for you, which is thinking today was Friday. And then I wrote down Friday yesterday evening. So I was corrected fairly quick by a few. Got the old ching on WhatsApp. But the mind does queer things at times, I'll tell you. I'm half an hour earlier or 45 minutes this evening because I need to go to town to get something to eat. I had no dinner today, so the guts are rattling. I wanted to get this out of the way. Took a few pound off them again today. By your side, held on. I was afraid of the other one. I thought coming to the last that was going to go away nicely, but the other one stuck in, and the other one, the Callaghan's yoke, is one to follow as well, probably. But well, they might put that on the flat. But by her side, even though it was way behind it before, I forgot to say that last night. Maybe just as well, I might have put people off. The forecast as well was, I think it was 4 something. I had that. And then Houston, Texas. There was no problem. Houston, we have a problem. There was no problem today. I was hoping that similar to the one we got in Hexham the other day, that the long run in would be to our advantage, and so it was. He's a dour sort of a stayer and that sort of a track. If 'twas in Fontwell or Stratford, we wouldn't be collecting. That opened up 11-1 yesterday evening. I didn't get 11s, I got 8s. Small rule 4, but not too much. And then it was 100-30 this morning. And then it drifted out to 11-2, but the Shrewdies was on early, it seems. And then we had the connector. Wasn't able to go to gallop. Too short of a trip for him. He needs to step up. The one that was going well and will probably win a race again, another half a mile it needs, is the Corner House. Got an awful old tumble. He was too brave. He stood off it. But we'll plough on to tomorrow. It was difficult enough to get anything tomorrow. It's a septic Friday altogether. But I got a couple of. And the 5:10 at Wexford, the novice hurl. Pure Sirloin is the favourite. And I was looking at the forecast betting the other day, and Jumping Jet was favourite 7-4, Pure Sirloin 5-2, Hardy Bloke. And that was the one that was interesting me, was Hardy Bloke. If we look at his form, he has the best form in the race. He opened up 11-4 there a while ago. I think he's into 9-4 now. But over hurdles there, when he unseated in the Pertims qualifier in Leopardstown over Christmas, that Maxim one. But then the next handicap hurdle there, we were on Percival de Galwar, and he was only 6.5 lengths behind. He was in 3rd place that day. And he beat a lot of very good horses. He was carrying 4 pound overweight, and he went off 28-1. Conor Clark was riding him as well, that's riding him tomorrow. Then they must have a rethink, and they sent him over to Haydock to a Pertims qualifier. He ran a very good race, I thought. He's only a nose out of 3rd to Mill Green, and Mill Green finished 3rd in the Pertims race itself in Cheltenham. Good Time Johnny won that by 3, and he was only a neck behind Salvador Ziggy in 2nd. And the horse that was 2nd in that race there, the Changing Man, finished 8th. Went off 18-1. Good bit of money for him today. I wasn't beaten that far. So that's fairly decent for him. We'll just have a look at that race in Haydock.
It is still there. Brandy McQueen has dropped out quickly. Johnson's Blue over the third last. The Changing Man and Mill Green are now moving out after him. Away to the left, Hardy Bloke is being ridden along. On a Gathering Storm has stopped very quickly, eased off, being pulled up. Here's the second last. Johnson's Blue and Jamie Hamilton still in front. 2 or 3 lengths ahead of the Changing Man, who's now going to work hard to get on terms. Mill Green back in third, and then Hardy Bloke. Here's the last, and then a very long run in. Johnson's Blue more fluent at the last, and the Changing Man, who stepped at it, he found a leg. He's still got 3 lengths to make up. There's nothing more now from Mill Green, who's running on empty. The Changing Man is inching away at Johnson's Blue, but the gap is still 2 lengths. They've got a half furlong to cover. Johnson's Blue grittily from the front. The Changing Man is trying hard, but he isn't getting any closer, and Jamie Hamilton drives out Johnson's Blue to make sure, and makes most to see off the Changing Man. Very close.
The 2 of them were closing to the line, and when you consider that the third horse there was third in the Pertimps, and he's rated £6 superior, and he's given £6, but he's getting the 7 then from Conor Clark. And the last time Conor Clark had a winner was actually for Emmett Mullins, was in Galway last summer on Teed Up. We were on that day. He's 9-4 there, 2-1, but he opened up with 365 at 11-4. He's into 2-1. Pure Sirline, they're the same colours as Flooring Porter. It was third behind Wawa the last time, but I think the other one is better for him. So hopefully the handbrake will be in the off position tomorrow. Be going left-handed round Wexford, and then we'll stay in Wexford for the next one as well. It's a novice handicap chase. There's a few question marks about a couple of them, but the bottom weight there, it's a fine big horse. Baldur's Gate. Miss O'Shea is the trainer. The Wild Rover Syndicate owns it. The Wild Rover will be sang tomorrow night somewhere if they win. But it ran in 2 points for Aidan Fitzgerald, and straight chasing, no hurling at all. Behind Ultimate Optimist, then improved behind Grange Island. Got a rating of 99. 5th behind Maid of the Woods, which was only recently, like the 15th of March. And then it ran the 18th of March. And Rachel Blackmore was on it. And this is the race. And the horse is in the right-hand side in the red.
In the centre, just in front from Silvertown on the left, Routine Excellence is there in the centre and laying down a strong challenge. On the outside is Cardown Boy, followed then by Baldur's Gate and Solomon Lane and Crocker's Angel. And it is Routine Excellence and Keith Donoghue. Patiently ridden here has come to lead from off the pace, but running on strongly in between horses Baldur's Gate, then Cardown Boy and Huntingtown over on the inside. It's these 4 inside the final 150 yards. Routine Excellence in front has the measure of them as they go up to the line. It's Routine Excellence, 2 legs too good for Baldur's Gate, Huntingtown, Cardown Boy.
My apologies, it was 5th at the time there. It's a fine big strong horse. She left it a long way back. That was her first time to ride the horse, and I'm hoping that she'll have learned from that. You can see there's a fine big chasing type, lightly raced. It's 5-1. There isn't 8 in it. There's only 7 in the race. But I thought it's an improving type. They're running fairly quick again, but it's a fine big strong horse. I'm hoping that the heavy ground won't be a problem to it. Did I look at the breeding by Stowaway? Anyway, one in the middle of the day in England, 3 miles soft ground. The favourite there is Lounge Lizard. That beat Betty Ballou the last time, but not running Betty Ballou into the ground or anything, but she's no great shakes, like. She's, mothers and, well, all right, like, but Feivel for Stuart Edmonds is opened up 7-2. It won when it used to be with the vet, Dr. Newland, and normally they don't improve to go to another trainer after leaving his yard, but it went to Stuart Edmonds, and over course and distance on good ground, which I'll show in a second, it won well, and then on soft ground, to prove that it can handle conditions, it ran in a better Class 3 race, a better field, and it ran very well and close to the line, only a length and a quarter away. This is the day it ran in Wetherby over the course and distance.
Juniper takes the fence a fairly distant third now, ahead of Cash to Ash and East Street, and Chris Cool looks an easy target for Feivel at this stage. They take off and land together at 3 from home. Feivel going more easily, it would appear, than Chris Cool, and goes on into the lead now. Feivel under Charlie Hammond, coming down to 2 from home. Feivel, big high jump from in second Chris Cool. They're a long way ahead of Cash to Ash and East Street. Juniper doesn't quite get as far as the second last. She was pulled up. At the final fence, though, it's Feivel, steady to jump in and across it safely. Is 5 lengths clear of Chris Cool in second, then Cash to Ash and East Street. And Feivel, on his first start for trainer Stuart Edmonds, is coming right away on the run-in for home to record a facile victory. Feivel.
It won well. It went up a few pound, all right, but it ran well on soft ground then in a better class race. This is back down to Class 4 again. It's carrying top weight. It's a big, strong horse, good jumper. I'm hoping that would be competitive as well tomorrow. There's plenty of racing on the go tomorrow, but there was a couple of them made the short list. The 240 at Southall, Mick Channon's lad, has a horse there that for go lovers might be interested in, Eastern Icon, and Champagne Supernova in Lingfield. They're each way sorts of prices. They're 8-1. And that's about it. Couple of newcomers there. Jason Taylor on the bus, newcomer. He was worried in big bowl capitals for me to get the grass cut. I didn't get a chance yet. Hopefully Saturday. It's fine this evening, but I have to go to town. And Marcus Stewart, newcomer on the bus. If I missed anyone, I'll get them. I didn't get a chance to look at the comments in the last few hours. Bash the bookies, over and out.